Well, hey everybody. Oh look, I guess we're live. We're doing this live now. Okay, so here's what today is like. Let me just tell you this right up front in case the title and the description of this video didn't make it like really abundantly clear. I used to play Warcraft incessantly, like all the time. I played Warcraft. That's all I ever used to do is play Warcraft. And I played an undead mage named DarthRampage. I was lucky that DarthRampage was a name that was available on this server. So my character, here's my character. This is DarthRampage. So I just start up again. I haven't played this game like seriously in 7 or 8 years. And I loaded it back up the other day. Like once I knew my mom was okay. I load the game back up. Started playing it again. I realized, oh my God, I don't remember a single freaking thing about this game. I do not remember how to play this game at all, like in the least. So I played for a day or two, just kind of struggling my way through it. And I'm now up to level 12. But listen, this is what this video is. Like really, I don't even know why I'm doing this video. Just a whole bunch of you guys suggested that I do it. So I'm doing it. I take your guys' suggestions. So what I just thought I'd do is like, hey, you know what? Just treat today like an open mic. If you want to talk some movies, or you want to talk about some TV shows or some sports or whatever, feel free. I've already got some people asking me in the chat board there, John, if you have to go pee, just please don't do it in a bottle, because I revealed that, yes, I used to be so bad that I was really getting into questing, and on my quest, instead, there were a couple times that maybe I took an empty 2-liter bottle of Coke and just peed in it so I didn't have to leave my keyboard. Anyway, I've matured since then, not a lot. So, yeah, feel free just to treat this like an open mic show. If you want to talk some stuff, fire in a question or whatever, use the super chat, things like that. Otherwise, you're just going to see me here grinding out. Now, that's what I'm basically up to today. Today, I'm basically just going to be grinding out, trying to get my... a buddy of mine really suggested I really get more into skinning and leatherworking. So, for today, mostly, I'm going to be doing a lot of kind of grinding out with a bunch of wolves and bears. And just working on... and just skinning them. And just working on getting my skinning up. Because... when I was playing Warcraft before, I got up to like level 70, which was the highest you could go at the time, and I just discovered the professions. Like I never really used professions, and I couldn't believe how much money I was making on skinning. Like it was crazy how much money I was making on that. So I decided, when I decided to start a new game here, I decided I would instantly get going on skinning right away. So, as you can see, I just started the other day. I'm at level 12. The first few levels on Warcraft, you just breeze through really, really quickly. So that's what's going on here. Somebody's asking me, do you play digitally on PS4 or do you order the CD? Oh, you're talking to other people in there talking about that. Somebody's asked me if I like the movie Warcraft. I like the movie Warcraft. I did. I mean, it certainly wasn't like as good as I was hoping it would be, but I thought they did a good job with it. I really did. I thought he did a pretty good job with it. And I think I can skin this bird. I'm not really sure. I'm not positive on that, but let me just check. Because if I can't skin the bird, then that was a waste of time. Yes, that was a waste of time. So I'm basically here for these hogs and everything. And now this thing's going to get speed up, yep, and hit me. Then I'll just smack him down a little bit. So I'm not going to get a lot of experience from these things since my my level's gone up to 12, so these things are lower than my level, so I'm not going to rank out a ton of experience. But that's okay. Right now, I'm not really here for the experience right now. I'm just kind of here for... just so I can work on the skinning and stuff like that. But I don't know, what did you guys think of the movie Warcraft? I liked it. I mean, look, it had some major shortcomings, for sure it did. But, I mean, one of the things I noticed right away when the movie started was what he was able to do with that film was to get me, like, completely caught into the world. I felt like I was in Azeroth when I watched that movie for the first time, which was awesome for me. And one more she did. There we go. And, you know, when I tried loading up this game again, by the way, maybe about a year ago, I loaded it up and started playing again. And I tried playing an Alliance character, which is something I hadn't done before. And it's a very different game when you're playing Alliance. Because, like I said, my first character that I was playing was strictly an undead mage. That's it. I played Horde. And then I tried a couple of other little things, but always as Horde. And, yeah, man, I gotta tell you, playing an Alliance character makes it a completely different game. It's like the narrative is completely different. What I feel like I should and shouldn't be doing with my character is completely different. I mean, I'm not a tattoo guy at all. Oh, my freeze thing hasn't powered up yet. All right. So I was never I'm never a tattoo guy, but the only time I even considered getting a tattoo was I considered getting a tattoo that said "For the Horde." Yeah, I'm that sad. Sorry about that. I thought about getting a tattoo saying "For the Horde," but here's the other interesting thing about me. Like most people, when they play World of Warcraft, the vast majority of people really like it for. Oh, I accidentally got a second one. I'm just going to keep focusing on the second one until this guy gets closer. There we go. Get him off my tail. Most people like playing World of Warcraft and doing the raids and doing the dungeons and, you know, joining a guild and stuff like that. And I never did that. And you'll notice if you watch me play Warcraft, I don't join guilds. I don't do raids. I don't do any of the stuff that to a lot of people is the most fun thing, is that aspect. For me, the most fun aspect is just the questing. I like treating World of Warcraft like a single player game. And I know that's not popular. I know most people like doing the raids and the quests and going for the big epic gear and things like that. But I found that I just like playing the game on my own. I just like playing it for the quests and seeing what I could do with it by myself. So on that level, it works really well for me. Yeah, somebody's saying, John, use your weekends to just chill. Yeah, and that's the thing. I thought, you know what? I'm going to play Warcraft just to relax. But some people, when I mentioned on my show that I was going to be playing some Warcraft again, a bunch of people said they'd love to like watch along while I'm playing. So I thought, we'll do that. Let's see here. And, oh, somebody fired in a super chat question. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on a second. Super chat question came in, and it is asking, Raw Element is saying, please tell me this ain't a one-time thing. Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if people like hanging out this way and just talking more casually about movies or TVs or sports or whatever, then, hey, I'll do this every week. Or, I mean, if everybody really loves it, I don't know. I'm probably going to play a little bit of World of Warcraft every day, so maybe I'll just broadcast every day that I'm doing it. We'll see. I'm just going to do this for a bit, and then I'm going to go pick up on the next quest. Because I've been doing a bunch of skinning here, so I'm getting my level up. Besides, I'm getting these creatures are all like 2 levels below me, so it's getting a little bit boring here. Okay, let me run and find my next quest here. Hold on a second. I don't want to go to the farm. So where is that one? I guess I should fly as far east as I can. Okay. So as you can tell, I've been ripping through the... I might as well kill some wolves on my way there. I've been ripping through the quests, because like I said, that's mainly all I do is I quest. So I've been ripping through the quests. That's why I can bring up the map right now. You can see there's only like 2 quests available for me right now. Skin this guy. Let's see here. Hold on a second. D. Wathers is asking, John, that sneaky studio tour you did for non-Patreon members. Thank you so much. Hope your mom's feeling better. Love the game stream. Do more soon. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, for those who don't know what he's talking about, if you haven't been watching my videos closely the last few days, so last week I found out that my mom had a really serious heart condition. And she had, I mean, we knew there were some things going wrong with her, but we didn't think anything of it. And then it got really bad, and she went to go see a doctor, and they're like, oh no, this is really serious. And we found out that my mom needed double heart bypass surgery. So, as I fly away. So I went in, so anyway, my mom went in and had her surgery the other day, and it was the worst day of my life because I'm stuck here in Los Angeles. Like I wasn't going to get down there in time for my mom's surgery. My mom, or my dad and my sisters were just telling me, why do you want to come? What do you think you're going to do if you come out here? And I was like, I don't know, Mom's in the hospital. And they're like, John, she's in good hands. There's nothing you can do if you come down here. So, and Mom's going to be out of it. She's going to be out of it for a little while. And even after the surgery, she's going to be in ICU. So why don't you wait, and why don't you come back home when we're getting closer to bringing Mom home? So I'm like, okay. So I'm just sitting here waiting, and it was horrible couple of days. Like I can't, like I'm sure many of you guys, just thinking of your mom being in the hospital, it's horrible. But that was my situation. I was just sitting here like terrified and in a horrible mood, and just, oh, dudes, it was terrible. But thank you for asking about that. I appreciate that. While I'm flying away, ZMG Rules are saying, John, is Wonder Woman LeBron and the rest of the DCU tin cans? I'm telling you, man, if you, like, that, I'm sure even if you guys aren't basketball fans, you saw what happened in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. That one, first of all, LeBron scores 51 points, all right? That one, the ending of that game was a perfect example of LeBron James and the teams he plays on. He plays on bad teams. The teams he plays, it's him and a bunch of tin cans. And then people go, LeBron's only won 3 titles and he lost 4 titles when he's been in finals. That's because he's always on the worst team. Like, LeBron is a good enough player that he can carry a terrible team into the finals. But the other team, there was only one time that the opposing team that he played in the finals wasn't as good of a team as his team. And that was one of the years that he got to the finals with the Miami Heat. Every other time, the other team's been the better team. And the ending of that last game was just a perfect example of, oh, look at that, I flew way too far. Damn it! Okay, I'm go back to Goldshire. Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. So, anyway, that game is just a perfect example of, wait a second, where's the dude? Where's the dude? Is he not, wait a second, what am I missing here? Should there not be a guy here? Is this an arrivals only place? Oh, I don't know, this is BS, what's going on? Am I going to have to run all the way back to, I think I'm going to have to run all the way back. Oh, for hell's sake. Really? Okay, I guess I'm going to have to run. Yeah, so anyway, that one example. So what do you got? You've got a team with 2 NBA MVPs, 2 other guys that are more than 3-time NBA All-Stars, 1 guy who's the NBA Defensive Player of the Year, on and on and on and on. And then you got LeBron James and a bunch of tin cans. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's see here. Let's see. Noah Rogers is writing, I wonder how you pulled up movies that came out 10 and 20 years ago on the Rewind segment. Do you just Google it? Or a special website? Like when I would do, like when we would do, back in my last job, we did these segments called Rewind. And how do you know when something came out 10 or 20 years ago? On Box Office Mojo, one of the features on Box Office Mojo is a release schedule. So if you go to Box Office Mojo and then go to the side panel on Box Office Mojo, one of the, and God, I hate playing World of Warcraft when I don't have a mount. Anyway, one of the links is release schedule. So you can go and check out the release schedule. And there's a date at the top. So when you open release schedule on Box Office Mojo, the first thing you see is like what's opening this week. But you can adjust the date. And you just adjusting the date to go to 20 years ago, and you can see what movies opened that week, and then readjust it to 10 years ago and see what opened that week as well. It's just that simple. So that's how you know when something opened 20 or 30 or however many years ago again. Go to Box Office Mojo, click on Release Schedule in the left-hand menu bar, and then once you get that release schedule, just adjust the dates, and you can go and find out what came out when. Okay, let's see. Jordan Miller writes, got your empty Pepsi bottle next to you, John? Well, I do have this water bottle that might come in handy. You know, just in case it becomes an emergency. Although, so if you see me all of a sudden pull a Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and my face goes, thank you, then you know something disgusting has happened. But don't worry, what I think I will probably do is just run off to the bathroom if things get that dire. Still running along here. Okay, let's see. D. Wathers writes. Also, you gotta play stealth games like Dishonored 1 and 2. I've been thinking about playing Dishonored, actually. Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Mankind Divided, Prey 2017. Really relaxing for a stream, in my opinion. Oh, damn it. I wasn't paying attention. Now a bear is going to try to kill me. Okay, whatever. It's... Oh, and it's a level 11 bear, too. Could kill me. See, this is what happens when you leave the road and try to just run through the forest to get there faster. There we go. And I'm going to skin you, sir. So, for those of you just joining me, I am not even on a quest right now. I am on my way to get a quest. That's the idea right now. What I really am looking for, D, is... Walthers, I should say, is I'm looking for games that are more RPG in nature. I just better take care of this bear before it Fargoes me anyway. I'm looking for games that are more RPG in nature. So, but I also like playing some I'm not a big first-person shooter player, but I do like playing Unreal Tournament. And actually, the other day, I played Unreal Tournament on Twitch. I tried Twitch, and Twitch is a good platform. It's good. I've never really used it before, but I decided to give it a go, and it was okay. But I just thought, you know what, my community's here on YouTube, so I thought I would just come back here and play it on YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not even sure that YouTube's going to let me do it on here for long, but we'll see. Then get rid of this bear. The nice thing about the ice spells, because I had the choice of doing doing fire as a specialty, but the nice thing about ice is once you hit them with the ice blast, they slow down. And that comes in really handy. Skin this guy. Okay, what level are these human dudes? 11. Okay, so I can take these guys out too if I wanted to. But right now I'm just looking for a new quest. So for those of you who are just joining me, I am looking for a new quest. Alright, let's see here. Where'd Go Kings go? Go Kings Go writes, you playing WoW brings back so many memories of my Night Elf Druid, Darth Arma. Oh, use Darth as a first name too. Can't wait for the solo spoiler discussion. Yeah, so for those of you who did not hear, this afternoon at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we are going to do a... I find my next quest. We are going to do a Star Wars solo review this afternoon at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's 5 p.m. East Coast time is when we're going to do that. So you can make sure you come back and check it out.
Have a good one.
What happened?
How are you?
What did I do? Wait a second. I clicked on her. Wait, what? What happened? Hold a second. Oh, there it is. I wonder, why did the quest disappear?
Good day to you.
Okay. Young lovers, oh, I'm cursed. Yeah, I'm one of these guys that I actually like to read. A lot of people, a lot of WoW players, they just open up the potential quest, just go accept and run, go do it. I like to read the story. Forgive me. Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefeld. Hatfield, but our families are bitter enemies. Oh, Hatfield's a McCoy thing. So I can't get to see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield Farm, which is west of here. Okay, so go and just give a dude a letter. So I'm sure once I get there and give him the letter...
See you later.
He will have another mission for me to bring back to her. How far is it? Not too far. Okay, so I'll just run over there. Let's see. C. Murphy Life writes, your character needs Iron suit, Iron DarthRampage. Yes, I need an Iron Man Jr. suit. Unfortunately, the one drawback with mages, and I tried, when I tried loading the game up again about 7 or 8 months ago, and I only played for a day or two, I tried playing a warrior, because I played a mage before. But I'm just so used to, and I like playing a mage, so when I started my new character here, I decided to go human mage. The one drawback, or there are several drawbacks to having a mage. One of the big drawbacks, though, is that you can only use cloth as armor. Like, you can't wear leather, you can't wear metal, so your armor is nowhere near as good as a lot of other guys. So that is one of the things. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't wear the DarthRampage. I couldn't wear the Iron Man Jr. thing. Okay, so he should be here somewhere. Or I'll turn this in a second. Hold a second. ZOMG Ruler wrote, I heard Solo had a 66% second weekend drop. Brutal. Oh, it is brutal. Especially, what makes that even more brutal is the fact that there was no real heavy competition. Like, you had Adrift, which is a nice little movie, but wasn't going to do huge box office. You had the new Johnny Knoxville film. That's not going to do big box office.
Hello.
It should not have had that big of a drop. Okay, yay, complete the quest. Now I gotta please DarthRampage, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Mabel, maybe she can. She's inside our house east of here. Okay, so I just gotta go. So usually when these types of quests, hey, can you just take this message to somebody? Oh, and now can you go talk to somebody else? It's usually setting you up for something bigger.
See you around.
So now I gotta go find Grandma. Where's Grandma? Just to the east. Okay, so there I go. Yeah, I read it was going to take somewhere between a 65 and 70% drop, and there's no excuse for that, especially without anything. Like, I understood the first weekend. That's why I always told everybody it wasn't going to. I never thought it was going to do much over 100 million on its first weekend, but its second weekend, there's simply no excuse. I mean, nothing else major opened up.
You need something?
Let me complete my quest. So now I see it. Now I gotta take another note to somebody else. So this is just a lot of running around right now. And, oh, it's a little bit of a different... It's all the way back in Goldshire. Screw that. Oh, well. Guess I gotta go... What the hell is this guy? Shut up! He's level 13 dude, whatever he is. I'll be done with this guy. Thank you. Damn, it wasn't even an animal that I can skin. Okay, am I gonna have to fight through some cobalt just to get there? I'll just take them out while I can.
It's too far away.
Yeah, so considering that there was nothing else opening up against it, they really should. And it is too bad because it's a good movie. It's a good, fun movie that I enjoy. But we'll talk about that more on the open spoiler discussion a little bit later. But yeah, massive, massive drop. Just inexcusable. Hector Riez writes, oops, hold a second, where'd Hector go? Hector, there he is. Hector Riez writes, used to play EverQuest. That was the game that everybody played before World of Warcraft, and I never got into it. See, what happened is a buddy of mine started playing Warcraft almost as soon as it came out. And that's what, my friend is the one who got me into playing Warcraft. But yes, a bunch of people were playing EverQuest at the time. So that was like the big popular game. And then it is crazy. Think about this. It is crazy how fast EverQuest just disappeared after World of Warcraft came out. What is even more crazy, it's been like, what, 10, 12, I don't even know how many years. It's been over 10 years at least since Warcraft came out. And it is still like the quintessential MMORPG. It is still the quintessential game after 10 years. It's still that. So it's just crazy when you think about it. Let's see. Now I should be getting close to this thing here. Let's see. Oh, anyway, you had more to your question, Hector. Sorry about that. So addicted to it time. Had to quit due to family. Yeah, it got out of hand. Hoping for a sweep on the finals. Yeah, I think the finals will be a sweep. At least, just like Han Solo has no excuse for having a 66% drop, the Golden State Warriors, with the team they have no excuse not to sweep that series. Like, it's just flat out embarrassing if they don't sweep that series, considering how stacked their roster is. And they're playing a team that has one player, LeBron James.
What can I do for you?
Okay, turn this one in. And again, just, Okay, see now, it was set up. Now this one is a bigger one I got to accomplish here. Hold a second. I can make an invisibility liquor for Mabel so she can slip away from the McClure Vineyards and go see Tommy. Blah, blah, there usually keeps grows in the ocean. Okay, so I have to go... Oh, Murlocs, great. 4 crystal fawns. Okay, so I have to go kill some Murlocs, I guess. So away I go. Okay. Now, where is it I gotta go here? Wait, did I forget to hit accept? Damn it, I bet I forgot to hit accept. Yep, I forgot to hit accept.
Do you need something? Have a good one.
Sorry. I am a scatterbrain for sure. Okay, now let me see. Where do I gotta go? How far is it? Oh, it's not far at all. Okay, I'll just run there. But oh my god, yeah, talking about taking up all your time, like back in the day, like when I still lived in Canada especially, it just sucked up my life and eventually had to stop playing it because I was getting nothing done. So that's why I eventually needed to just stop playing Warcraft. It just took up too much of my life. So I gotta try to make sure that I do not let Warcraft completely consume my life again. And who knows, maybe I won't be as into it as I was before. We'll see. I love how you can swim and jump out of the water. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm now in the area. Then I need to kill me some Murlocs. That was one of my favorite parts of the Warcraft movie. There was that one cameo by Murlocs. And he's dead. Okay, so I need crystal kelp.
I'm out of range.
Fords, whatever that is. I do not like getting in the water with these things. But yeah, you're right, Hector. It became completely time-consuming. It could devastatingly take away all your productivity. And when you're trying to work from home... Oh, okay, there's one of the things that's what I need. I need 4 of those. When you're trying to work from home and be productive, a game like that... Oh, that guy's already fighting them. Oh, sorry, buddy. I won't take your kill. Who is this guy? Oh, he's a level 1 human mage? This Murloc's gonna kill him. Is he level 1? Level 1 human mage. Yeah, that Murloc would have killed this guy. I'll see if this guy needs help. Oh no, he killed it. Oh, they're coming out from all... That's the thing about Murlocs, man. They come out of nowhere and they start... I'll dispatch this guy. Oh, this guy's level 20, dude. He's gonna kill everything. What the hell is... Oh, the frog is attacking. Frog. Okay, I got everything I needed. Great. I'm just gonna go back to this. I'm just gonna leave. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Sorry about that. I got to. Let's see. Jonathan Seawright, I swear this is the best thing you've ever done. I clicked on so fast thanks to this, John. Well, thank me too quick. Like, I'm not so good at it's been so long since I've played this game. I'm sure there are some of you guys watching this right now and watching me play this and recognizing like 85 things I should be doing better than I am. But hey, whatever. It's been a long time since I've played, and I've never played a human. So this is a completely different game for me. And I'm just getting caught into it, so. But I'm glad you guys are here. Like I said, I'm only doing this because you guys suggested it. But it's not a bad suggestion. Okay. Oh, he's happy. That's
See
nice.
you later.
That was actually a good amount of experience for a mission that was actually so quick. Okay, so now I'm guessing I got to take this thing to whoever you wanted to take him to. All right. Oh, and all I got to do is just deliver it, and I'm gonna get 2,000 experience. Okay. Okay. Now where am I going here? Dead south. Okay. And again, I'm sure I'm gonna have to run into some guys. But thank you so much, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Okay, James Degnan writes, "Watch out, John. That game can get super addictive. No kidding. If you like single-player questing, you should give Skyrim a try. Hope your mind gets better soon." You know what? I was playing. True story. I was playing Skyrim. And enjoying it, and this is back when with my main computer was a iMac. It was a great iMac too. I loved that computer. But anyway, I was playing Skyrim, and one day there was this massive thunderstorm, and I think the house got struck, and my computer fried. My iMac computer completely fried. So, I gotta get this guy out of my way. Oh, no, maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can go around him and not bother with him. I mean, I will stop to kill a bear just so I can skin him. But I think lightning hit the house, and my iMac got completely fried, and for whatever reason, I just never got back into playing it again. And I don't know why, because I was enjoying the game. But I've been playing it for a few weeks, and so not all that long. And I wasn't like super far into the game or anything like that, but I was enjoying it a great deal. And then all of a sudden, yeah, my the computer I was playing the game on got fried, and there was no fixing it. At least it was going to cost me almost as much to fix it as it would have been to replace it. So I just stopped playing, which is too bad. But I did enjoy it. Once I kill this bear, I will get to the next question. And the bear's going to be soon. Come on, die, bear, die. One more. There we go. So yeah, that's what happened there. Okay. Hey, light leather. Okay. What's next here? Oh, and thank you for the well wishes about my mother, James. I appreciate that. But you know what? I am thinking about trying Skyrim again. I am. I'm thinking about hopping on Skyrim again. D. Wathers talking about the other games he was talking about. John, they're immersive sim/RPGs with choices. That's great. Those sound like great. Do me a favor, D. Can you email me a list of games you think I might enjoy and you think I should try? Just email me, john@thejohncampeashow.com. If you don't mind, put that list together again in an email and fire it off to me, because I would love to check out some new games. Let's see right here. Raw Element writes, would love more gameplay streams. Also, if you need pots in WoW, I got you. Look into Heirloom Mount. It's available pre-level 20, making leveling faster. Wait a minute. There's a way to... Hold on a second. What am I looking for? Oh, it's over here? Okay. There's a way to get a mount pre... See, this is how long it's been since I played this game. You're telling me there's a way to get a mount before level 20? That sounds like something I should look into. Okay, so delivering this thing. Oh, nice. Got a bunch of healing potions, too. Okay.
Safe travels.
Nice. I might actually get to level 13 before this is all done. Okay, now wait. I suppose I gotta wait for her? Oh, no, she's just using it. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing that was the end of the storyline. Oh, and there's somebody in here saying hello to me. Somebody actually knew who I was, and I'm in here. That's hilarious. I've never had that happen. So, I've never had somebody come up to me. Oops. This is hilarious. I've never had somebody come up to me in the game and say hello to me before, so that's kind of cool. That's killer. Corsi the Patient. Very nice. That's hilarious. Okay, onward I go. I've never had that happen before. That is nuts. Okay, where am I going next? What am I doing now here? Okay, there is a couple of quests available to the west of me, so I will go check it. You know what? I'm going to kill some boars here first. But yeah, oh my god, I gotta look into this whole thing about being able to get a mount. Now, this boar is gonna rush me any second. No, I guess not. But I can skin him, right? Yes, okay. Nice. Okay. Now I will try... Once I kill this boar, I'll get off to the next quest. There it is. There's the thing. And one lance will come. There we go. So get him, skin him. Okay. Let's see. Jonathan C. writes, it's time for you to play some Old Republic Online, some League of Legends. You know what? That's another one I've thought about, Which way am I going? Where's my... There it is. I've thought about playing some reloading Old Republic, because I used to play that a bunch too. So I've been thinking about getting that one going again, but you know, I gotta start with oh, what the hell's that thing there? I've got to start. John, press 5 to pull your... I had no idea. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that thing must have just came with my Divas thing. Hold a second. I forgot about that thing. That wasn't there before, but I guess it just popped up. Okay. See, this is what I love about having communities. People teach you things that you totally forgot about. So yes, Old Republic is definitely on my radar of games to load back up again and try, but we will see. Let me see here. Manuel Fernandez writes, are you a fan of Assassin's Creed? The film is a disgrace to the games. Ubisoft announced that the next game will be titled Assassin's Creed Odyssey and set in ancient Greece. Ooh, that's cool. I haven't played... look, I haven't actually played a lot of Assassin's Creed, but what I have done is...
Good day to you.
Let's see here. Okay, another one of these. Just take this thing to somebody else. Got it. Okay, so on my way again. I didn't play a lot of I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed, but the thing is, Assassin's Creed was mostly for the game systems, and I don't play a lot of games on game systems. I mostly play most of my games on PCs. But what happened is, oh yeah, so I played a little bit, but what I mostly do is watch my buddy. I watched a couple of buddies play a lot. Like I spent several hours just hanging out, eating Doritos and watching my buddy play Assassin's Creed. But that is a game I thought about, but it's got to be something I can play on PC, because I'm not much, because using controllers is really not my thing. I'm not very good at it, and it actually mostly frustrates me. I like using a keyboard. Delivering pork belly pie. Oh, here's one. Wait. Okay, bring something to somebody. I was playing near the fighting thing. Anyway, I saw this big gold tooth kobold pick up the necklace and run back to his den above the mine. Great. Kobolds and mines. I hate those. Go find that kobold and you'll find the necklace, I swear. Bring Aunt Bernice's to her. Okay, so I gotta go to a mine. I hate fighting in mines. Damn it. But it's what I gotta do. So I will go to the frickin' mine. And yes, the Assassin's game movie was one of the worst films. I mean, in the long history of terrible video game movies, Assassin's Creed is absolutely one of the worst. Like, one of the worst that's ever been made. Okay. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed movie, man, was just absolutely brutal. You know, the funny thing is, watching that movie, the best parts about that movie was when it was, like, back in ancient times. That's when the movie worked. But they spent so much time in today's era, and that whole thing was just awful. Like, and added to the long list, the growing list of these awful movies that Michael Fassbender gets himself into. Remember the Snowman movie he did last year? Like, seriously, how bad was that movie? That was like a special kind of awful, you know what I'm saying? Oh, target's not in line of sight. Get back in my line of sight. There we go. But yeah, that movie was like a special kind of terrible. Like, I just could not get over. And the funny thing is, I really like these, you know, stop a serial killer on the loose sort of movies. I like those a lot, actually. So I was really looking forward to Snowman. I thought the trailers looked really good. But, oh my God, did it ever just blow chunks. Okay, so I guess I'm looking for one particular... Okay, this guy's killing... Can he kill this dude? I guess so. How is a level 6 player taking out these level 11 dudes? I'm not sure, but okay. But yeah, I mean, it kind of started this whole thing about how bad, and then using that Light Between Oceans movie that was just brutal. I hated that movie. Anyway, ZOMG Ruler. Wait, where'd ZOMG go? There he is. ZOMG, explain to noobs the difference between WoW and Warcraft. Okay, so World of Warcraft and Warcraft are two very different games. I mean, they're both set in the same world. They're both set in Azeroth and all that kind of stuff. So there's obviously, narratively, there's many similarities. But World of Warcraft is what I'm playing right here. It's a massively, it's a multiplayer online role-playing game. Warcraft, the original Warcraft, what's going on? The original Warcraft is just a real-time strategy game. Much like, what's that one with the Russians? There's another very popular one. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. But it's like Age of Empire. Like, the first Warcraft is much like Age of Empire, and really Age of Empire is really more like Warcraft because Warcraft came first. But, whereas this was a completely different, this was a beast of a totally different color. And obviously it worked for them pretty well. So those are the primary differences between Warcraft and World of Warcraft. Two very, very different games. T. Kane writes, hey John, prayers with your mom. Question, what do you think of the Supernatural season finale ending, and where do they go for season 14? I really like the season finale of Supernatural this year. And it's, I've been talking about this for a while. One of the things, oops, I should have done that. One of the things that Supernatural does really, really well is their season finales. They've got this great tradition with their season finales where every season finale starts with Carry On My Wayward Son, and then they recap the season up till that point. But the best thing they do is that Supernatural, their season finales always wrap up. I'm trying to talk and fight this they always wrap up the story of the season. So they never leave like a story unfinished, right? So they wrap up the story of the season and then use the last few minutes to kind of introduce what the oh, it's that way. How do I get over there? Where? What did I miss? I'll say. So Supernatural season finales, they wrap up their storyline that they've been doing all year, and then they use a few minutes to introduce. Okay, is it supposed to appear here? Hold on a second. I don't know if the boss is supposed to appear here or what. I'll just wait here for a second to see what appears. So they wrap up their season and they introduce the next season. You know, they don't leave dangling threads. And that was one of the things that frustrated me about Arrow's season finale this year, is the fact that Arrow's season finale, I actually liked this season of Arrow. I did. I actually quite like this season of Arrow. But the season finale completely left the Diaz thing unresolved. They introduced what the next season was going to be, and that's good, but they completely left the Diaz thing unresolved. All right, I'm going to go to the other side of this wall because I don't know where this thing's supposed to be. I'll say, let me just run along here. So that guy was running away from that kobold. Oh, right back to the opening again. Okay, come on. Where is this thing? I guess I've got further to go. And now I'm going to have to fight more kobolds because more of them are going to appear here any second. I thought I went as far as that tunnel would go, but I'm guessing I did not. Always check your map, kids. Always check your map. I thought I was as far as I could go, but clearly I did not. Oh, good. There's a couple of them. Nice. I appreciate that, Corsi, but I don't like... I appreciate that, but I don't like playing in parties or anything like that. Hold a second. Hold a second. Okay, now I'm in a part of the thing that I've not been before. This must be where the dude is. I'm just going to clear this area out right now. Nice. Okay. Check your map, kids. Oh, that's where he's supposed to be. He's over here. I'm a little confused here. I'll say, okay, as far as where they'll go for season 14, well, obviously Michael's gonna, the thing with Michael, I think Chuck is gonna come back. I think God is gonna come back in season 14. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I think is going to happen. Vinder Singh just sends a super chat to support. Thank you so much, Vinder. Vinder then writes, that was my first super chat before. I'm also a Patreon supporter now. Love all your shows. Oh, thank you so much, Vinder. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing both. That's amazing, man. Okay. I said, why is that #1 sign, though? Keep pointing over here. Like, as if this is where he's supposed to be. But whatever. I'll just keep going. That's the thing that really bugs me about these mines. Is that... Wait a second. Which way am I supposed to be going? Hold a second. Yeah, the thing that sucks about the mines is that you never know when other people have been through, and like they're clearing out guys that, oops, they're clearing out guys that you didn't know there was somebody there before. Oh hell. Okay, now I'm just going the wrong way. You clear out the guys who've been cleared out suddenly just reappear behind you, and that sucks. Okay, well, apparently this dude's saying it's outside, which makes sense because the number's there. Oh, these stupid things. I'm not careful, I'm gonna die. Let me eat something. Eating. Okay. Now, where is this dude? Oh, I know. I killed this guy before. I've killed him before because I was over in this area on another mission. And, I killed him. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I killed this guy before. It's like, oh, this guy seems like he's a big baddie for something else. One second. This guy seems like he's a big baddie for some other mission. Let's see. Nick writes, ever play World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria expansion pack? No, I never did. Because, as I mentioned, I only played up until and when number 4. Sorry, you were able to get up to level 70. That's the most I ever played it up to. It was up to level 70, and I don't think that was Mists of Pandaria. I hate it when you gotta fight through these useless dudes. Just to get back to turning your quest. Alright, kill one more. What I really want to be doing right now is skinning. So no, I never did play the Mists of Pandaria expansion pack, to be honest with you. Okay. Now let's see if I can turn in this stupid thing. And then be off and on my way. Alright. Next one comes in. Samuel Varg writes, Shadowrun returns, +2 sequels, Dragonfall and Hong Kong are really good RPGs. I've not even heard of Hong Kong. I haven't heard of that one. But do me a favor. I asked a couple people to do this.
Hello.
But do me a favor, guys. If you know of a good
See you
game
later.
I should be trying, and I should be playing, do me a favor and send me an email to john@thejohncampeashow.com. That would be amazing. All right. I've got another one. Should I go to Westfall? Or should I go back to this one over here? I'll go back to that one over there. Okay. I got a long walk ahead of me. Damn it. Do I gotta go around these stupid Murlocs? Or kobolds? Whatever. Yeah, so if you know some really good... I like more RPG kinds of things. But if you think of a really good game that I should try, remember, it's got to be PC. It's got to be on the PC because that's how I play all my games is on PCs. I've got an Xbox One, but I generally don't really like playing on the consoles. Simply because I'm terrible. I can't get my head to get around the controllers. I mean, I've played some games on them before, but I'm just no good at it. I'm just a keyboard and mouse kind of guy. So, yeah, make sure they're games like that. All right, let's see. Manuel Fernandez writes, oh my god, the creator himself directing, Blumhouse involved, Jamie Foxx on lead role, an R rating and not an origin story. I'm actually excited for Spawn. I cannot get excited about... Here's why. Todd McFarlane, who is not a director and has never directed anything, directing the movie, to me is horrible news. Because what it is, it's another situation of Frank... oh, why am I forgetting his name? Anyway, the dude who directed The Spirit. Right? Hold on a second. Now I gotta look up who directed The Spirit. It's why I'm blanking. Frank Miller. Why did I blank on Frank Miller's name? Like, it's just you're not a director, dude. You're an epically great comic book storyteller, but you're not a director. And so Todd McFarlane actually directing the movie, to me, because the direction, look, be on as an executive producer. Make sure you get a director on who meets your creative vision. Like if you're Todd McFarlane, don't direct it yourself. You don't know how to direct. Directing isn't like, I don't know, riding a bike. Anybody can do it. Well, anybody can direct, but you can't necessarily direct it with any sorts of skill. So, to me, that's the biggest warning thing. Like, big red flag that he's directing it. The guy who does the most important thing to a movie, the director, and a guy who's never directed a thing before is going to use this to direct. I would have been much more excited if I found out that he was, I haven't skinned something in me. Let me kill this thing. If he was going to be on as the executive producer, and he was going to handpick the director, with, Blumhouse. And they were together going to pick a director, make sure that the director got his creative vision for it, and gave a lot of input on the movie as to the direction and all that kind of stuff, but then let an actual director direct it. I would have been much more excited about that. But instead now, I'm like, oh God, I have no hope in this movie. I don't. I have zero hope for this movie. Getting Jamie Foxx on was good. The fact that Blumhouse is the production company, also good. But the most important thing is the director, and the fact that he's picked himself, a guy who's never directed anything, as the director, on a big picture like this, yeah, like I said, man, to me that's just massive red flags all over the place. Now, I'm going to keep an open mind about the movie because remember, I thought Power Rangers was going to suck. I thought Power Rangers was a terrible idea, and I ended up liking Power Rangers. So every once in a while, that happens. So that's why you go into a movie with an open mind. You think everything you want to think about a movie before it comes out, but once it's time to go in and watch the movie, you got to leave your expectations at the door, right? So yeah. Oh, my computer's telling me that my phone is ringing downstairs, but I'm not going to go and answer it right now because I'm trying to get to my next damn quest. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Frost. But like I said, Jamie Foxx being on it, Academy Award-winning actor, that's never a bad thing, so that's certainly something working in its favor. Frost 1977 writes, Fort Smith Malco is doing 30th anniversary showings of Big in July and Die Hard in November. Die Hard is 30 years old, 2 showings of each film. I mean, yeah. And Anne is going to want to get on with that. Oh, no, don't tell me this was what I came all the way over here for. Screw that. These are these epic quests that you need to do with parties. And I don't like to play in parties. So, I ran all the way over here for nothing. Now I got to run back to Westfall. Because I don't believe this aviary... let me just double check. But I think earlier I tried to use the aviary to get back somewhere, but it didn't let me take a flight path out, which was stupid. But I will check now and see what it's going to let me do, if it's going to let me do anything. Then I'll just fly back to Goldshire. Where were we? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Big's 30th anniversary. Cannot believe it. So it's like a holiday for Anne right now. Anne is celebrating Big Day, because for those of you who do not know, Big, the Tom Hanks classic Big, is Anne's all-time favorite movie. And again, there's nobody here. Oh, why? See, he wasn't there before. Unless I just missed him. And I did a whole bunch of running for nothing. So let me go back to Goldshire here.
Safe travels.
Okay. So Die Hard is 30 years old as well. Well, that's great that they're doing showings. I think they're doing a bunch of showings of Big across the country, which is amazing. I'm not even the biggest fan of Big, Anne is, but even I might have to go and check it out. You know what I'm saying? Even I might have to go check it out. Ian Preston just sends in the super chat. Thank you, Ian. Guitar Dude writes, did you ever play Witcher 3? Favorite game this generation? Yes, I actually bought Witcher 3 for the Xbox One. And I got frustrated with it because I'm just no good at playing games on consoles. And then I bought it for the PC, but it wasn't a really smooth, it didn't work quite right on my PC. So I would love to play it again someday, because I've watched the movie of it, the movie version of it, that's on YouTube, like of all the cutscenes and the important narrative pieces. But yeah, it just never quite worked for me. Wait a second, can I go a little bit further west to Westfall? If so, then I just waste a little bit of money. Yeah, I can go to Westfall. Okay, I'm going to fly all the way to Westfall. But I do want to try it because the story's amazing. That makes me want to play the game even more. Ian Preston writes, try Hunter range with better armor pairs with skins better. I will probably at some time try a different class, but it's been so long since I played that I thought I wanted to try something new, so I played Alliance. But I also wanted to be familiar, so I went Mage. So I kind of compromised with myself there. Do something different, so I'm playing Alliance, because I've always played Horde before. But I also, since I haven't played, like, seriously in years, then I thought that what I would do is do something also that's familiar, which is playing with mages. So I'm having a good time so far, I gotta say. I'm having fun playing with my mage right now. Yang writes, hey John, best wishes to your mom. Thanks so much, Yang, appreciate that. I'm not much of a gamer, but the only game I play a lot is League of Legends. You would love it, and it's not a pay to win. Yeah, I should try League of Legends. Again, like, from what everybody tells me, that's a game where you're playing against, like, a lot of other players. And personally, I like playing games that, are single player. I like playing games that's just me and not having to play against other players per se. That's one of the things I love about World of Warcraft is that
it's too far away.
If I feel like playing some PvP, I can play PvP. And if I feel like playing some PvP, I can play PvP. If I don't, then I can just, oh, that was a waste. If I don't, then I can just play my questing like I'm doing now, right? But, like, all my friends are playing League of Legends. So I should probably give it a try. I will probably give League of Legends a shot. Let me just finish off this wolf and then I'll get over to the quest. Oh, what new capability came up with number 6? Oh, Conjure Refreshment. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I got that one now. Am I heading in the right direction? No, now I'm heading in the right direction. I'm probably going to have to kill that bird or else it's going to become a problem. The sucky thing about these birds is that they're irritating, they're all over the place, but I can't actually skin them. There we go. Oh, that's right, I can't skin them. At some point, I'm going to have to use the stone to go back and empty out my... Let me actually just check my stuff. So that bag's full, that bag's full, that bag's full. Oh, my bags are now all full. Okay. Yeehaw. Damn it, when I was back in Goldshire, I should have just sold everything off. Oh, wait, someone's come after me.
I need to target something first. I can't carry anymore.
And I can't carry anymore. Okay, so what can I get rid of here?
Inventory is full.
Inventory is full. Okay, so I'll just keep skinning. Oh, and I can't skin until I empty his inventory. Crap. Okay, give me a second here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Oop, that's worth a little bit. That's worth a little bit. That's worth a little bit. Get rid of this. That's worth a little bit. That's nothing. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. Okay. Now I can get the leather. Skin this dude. Why won't he let me skin him? Oh, well, whatever. You know what? I think I might just have to... Well, let me pick up the quest first. I'll get the quest first. Then... Oh, there's a fire truck outside.
Need help?
Oh, good. He's a vendor, too, so I can just sell all this crap. Okay. Sell, 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 sell. Keep all that stuff. Sell, 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 sell. I remember there's a way to just, like, sell everything in your inventory that's useless, but I can't remember how to do it. At least not off the top of my head. Is this something I can wear? Ooh, it is something I can wear. Wait a second. What do I got on my legs right now? Armor 4 plus 1 intellect. This is armor 4, so useless to me. Okay. Can't wear mail. And pattern for red linen robe. Not interested.
Well met.
Get that up again. There we go. Okay, well, at least I was able to clear off most stuff. Actually, I might as well... Oops. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, thank you. That was awfully nice of him to sell it back to me. That was an accident.
Light bless you.
So what I meant to do was turn these into light leather. There we go. Give me a second while So I can take these leather scraps and turn them into light leather. Then I can just go sell a big stack of light leather. Okay. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing here. Before I accept the next quest. And Sedek13 writes, "Hey John, modern World of Warcraft zones mobs scale to your level. Tags on mobs are shared even if not grouped. You can skin everything with level 1 skinning." It's good to know. Like, there's so much about World of Warcraft. Actually, it's funny because Ann and I were out in Corona last night and talked to my buddy Ryan. And my buddy Ryan used to play Warcraft all the time. And I told him I started playing again, so he's going to start playing again too. But we were both just talking about how there's so much in Warcraft now that I've never heard of. Like, there's so much. The game has changed. I mean, fundamentally, the game is still the same, but there's so many different and unique things to it now that was never the case before. So it's taking me a while to get readjusted to it. It's like I am completely brand new. I'm a total noob to this. Go Kings Go writes, "Wowhead.com is everything you need." Yep, believe me, I am very familiar with Wowhead.com. I've already gone in there and used it. Like, where the hell can I buy a skinning knife? You know, I've already used it a bit. Let's see. Ben Rayner writes, "You can buy and play WoW on a Mac Air." Yeah, that's the great thing about WoW is that it's cross-platform. So I can use my MacBook Air. I mean, it wouldn't play very well, but I could play it on MacBook Air, but I can play it on my other laptop as well. So that's also a really nice thing. Let's see. Mavith the Reaper writes, "John, the guy killed a higher level because he has heirloom gear, which elevates your stats." See, this is something I do not recall anything about heirloom gear. I am completely now going to have to look at this. And somebody else was mentioning heirloom earlier, saying that means you can get a mount now. It's like, damn, this is all new and different to me. So I got to check that out. Heirloom gear. I will look into that. D. Reathers sends, "John, check out your email. List sent plus something for you." Thank you so much, D. I appreciate that. Kendall Barker writes, "Watch the original music video for Take On Me. You'll notice the same scenes from a recent movie you have seen. It will add another layer to this R film." I've had somebody else mention that as well, Kendall, as a matter of fact. And by the way, you should just watch it anyway. It's a fun video. It's a good old fun video. And here's the thing. The original video for Take On Me, like, you look at it now, and it still looks artistically amazing. It was unheard. Like, what they did visually with that music video at the time was, like, unbelievable. Like, unheard of what they were able to do. Like, visually. Like, that was something no one had ever seen before. Like, it was really cutting edge at the time. So, yeah, you should check out that video anyway. And then keep in mind how long ago that song came out. All right, last 2 questions, and then I'm going to wrap up today's session. Kimco1 writes, what Disney still has an Obi-Wan and Boba... Oh, will Disney still make an Obi-Wan and Boba Fett movie? I think so. Yes, I do think so. I mean, look, the reality is, despite the massive stumble of Solo, the previous 3 movies made $4.5 billion combined. So they're going to keep moving ahead. One stumble will not make them stop. So I think they will probably have some conversations about them, but I do believe they're still going to move ahead. And then if the next one stumbles, then they've got real issues. The Interwebs Show writes, what server are you on? I'd love to send you a care package with some gold and bigger bags. I appreciate that, Interwebs. I do, but I don't want anybody giving me I want to just play the game. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go through and play the game. So I appreciate the offer very much. Thank you so much. But I think I'm just going to go through and kind of play the game as is. All right, I was planning on doing this for an hour. It has been an hour and a half, or no, an hour and 15 minutes. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go back. I will, yeah, you know, let me pick up the quest first here. Friend. Okay, so I got to kill 10 Harvest Watchers.
Go with honor, friend.
Where are... Oh, the Harvest Watchers are right here? You know what? I'm just going to do this quick, then I will go. Okay, so... Wonder how good Frost works on these things. Man, these things always creeped me out. I think I remember these from when I used to play the game before. Okay, so there's one. Kill a few more. So yeah, anyway, Interweb Show, that's why I hesitate to tell anybody what server I'm on, because I know everybody's going to be so nice and so kind and so generous, and they're going to want to send me stuff, and I want to just be able to kind of crank through the game on my own, because I'm sure people would send me all types of good stuff. Like, I'm sure if I asked a lot of you guys, hey guys, I need like 500 gold, can somebody send me 500 gold? I'm absolutely sure there's some of you guys who would send me 500 gold. But I wanted to try to crank through this thing on my own a bit here. Let me see if I need to get back to doing some more spinning, but these things are dying pretty easy. Oh, what is that? Heart of the Watcher. Okay, I will. Well, let me finish off the rest of these things first. Then I will go turn that in. I'm not sure what that was about. Oh, Luna Comics threw one in. I think you started a new thing with Blue Lives Matter. Is that a new thing? Yeah, that was my... the color blue is kind of my response. Oh, okay, break that off. Okay, you gotta die. Oh, I was on the wrong guy! Damn it! I had the wrong guy selected, and I attacked the wrong guy, which gave him Argo, and now I gotta fight. Okay, now I can go back to this. Good, okay. So my guy did pretty well. Barbaric Battle Axe of the Bear. So for those of you who don't know what Luna's talking about, somebody asked me, it might have been Luna, had asked me about, you know, hey, look, if we've got somebody in our lives who doesn't want to see gay people in movies because they feel like showing gay people in movies it is an attack on them. Like if you put a gay person in a movie, you're attacking that person who doesn't want to see gay people in a movie. And the way I look at it is this, is, hey, look, the homosexual community in our city, culture, country, they're real. They're real people. It's like saying you don't want the color blue in movies. Well, the color blue is a real thing in our world. You can't get away from it. The color blue is everywhere. Now, if you don't like the color blue, for whatever reason, that's fine. If you don't want to have blue wallpaper up in your house, that's fine. If you don't want to have blue in, you don't want to have a blue car, that's fine. That's all totally cool. But what you can't do is expect the rest of us to not have the color blue, or to not use the color blue, or to not... And if I'm making a movie, guess what? Blue is in my world, so if I'm making a movie, there's a good chance blue is going to show up in my movie. But you shouldn't think for 1 second that I'm putting blue in my movie to attack you or your beliefs. No, I'm not thinking of you for the slightest bit. So it's okay if you don't like the color blue. Just don't expect me to... Oh, that's great. Oh, I didn't even realize I went to level 13. Just don't expect me to change the way I do things to accommodate your distaste of the color blue. And when I put the color blue in my movie, because it's a real color in my community, don't think for a second that I'm putting it in there to attack you. I couldn't care less. I'm not thinking about you the slightest bit when I put the color blue in. It's nothing personal against you. I just want to show the real world that I live in. So anyway, that's that. Raw Element just writes in, more WoW and chill next Sunday. Same time, please. Maybe, I might even do it during the week. Because if I'm going to be sitting down here and just playing Warcraft anyway, might as well talk to my friends while I'm doing it. All right, guys. Okay, Broku, don't send in any more, but Broku sent in one more. Favorite video game of all time. Also, game volume seems a tad bit loud. Could just be me, though. Have a great one. Okay, that's a good note. Thank you. I'll lower the game volume a bit. My all-time favorite games are, X-Wing and TIE Fighter. World of Warcraft might be my all-time favorite, but X-Wing and TIE Fighter, like the original X-Wing and TIE Fighter, those also might be. I'll just accept this quest, and I'll go do it later. X-Wing and TIE Fighter are my all-time favorite ones. Those are the ones that I just have. I also love Day of the Tentacle. That's one of my favorites. If you've never played the LucasArts game, Day of the Tentacle, play it. It's fun. It's hilarious. It's all those good things. So make sure you guys try that out. All right, guys. That will do it for me for today. That's all the game. I was only going to play for an hour, and we've been playing for almost an hour and a half now. So thanks so much for joining me and being a part of this. This has been a lot of fun. I will probably do this onwards and upwards. Just, and you guys don't have to send in super chats. You don't just want to hang out as I kind of just play and babble on. That's fine too. Just some friends hanging out. So don't forget the solo spoiler discussion video goes at 2 p.m. today. So if you're interested in talking solo, come on by and talk solo with us at 2 p.m. All right, guys, that will do it for me. Thanks so much for joining me. My name's John Campea, and until next time, bye-bye.